Hello everybody, it's recording now. It's a nice, brisk January afternoon, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Actually out here, give you kind of a different feel for what I'm doing and some of the ways that I try to kind of take in my inspiration for my songwriting and where I get my different ideas and how I put it all together. I know that I talked a lot about my music and I've played a little bit for you. Now we're going to show you a little bit about the keyboard and how I use the keyboard to instrumentate and how to arrange. Doing some simple chords right now, and the nice thing is that when you're using a keyboard like this and you're writing a song, you are going to want to start with a simple verse and then a chorus, which kind of contributes to the main theme of the overall song. And the nice thing is that you can record and go into memory here. You can record a layer and play, like an electric piano, for example. And then you stop that layer. And then what you do is you go in and record another layer, which would be layer number 2. Select a different instrument, like a string, for example, and then you go ahead and record that. So here you go. Okay, and then you can progress more at that point and then start to add a drum track. So when I go in here, I'm going to select piano, and then I've got a drum pad. These are drum pads right here. When I play these instruments right here, these are drum pads. So let me... Good downbeat. And that's pretty much putting together some layers and mixing it all together in a song. When you play it all back together, then it sounds more like this. You hit play. And I can even play along with the recorded version. And takes care of that. So basically there's also some options for setting your backbeat. And then playing along with it, you can even chord. Let me show you that. I put a chord on there, and then you get a chord down here. Then you've got accompaniment. Then you got ending you can push. how you do it. You just gotta combine everything together, and you can do whatever you want, really, but it's just gotta sound musical and have a melody, something that you could remember. A simple melody, maybe from a movie, to show you an example, is or maybe something like this. That's going to be maybe an example of a melody. Obviously, those are very memorable melodies. From movie themes are really good with melodies, and also very popular love songs, maybe like the following song by Richard Marx. Here's what I feel when I see that helicopter fly by here. Is what you would call more soundtracking, is giving your audience the ability to marry a feeling or emotion with something surrounding you that they see in their surroundings, and what they see with, like adding emotion element to a plane flying by, or when you see the opening of a movie with a trailer. It's very hard to get the emotion that you feel without the music there. If you ever watched a trailer and a movie without a music together, it really brings on the emotion. I heard that when they did that soundtrack to Rudy, that the composer was in tears when they played the final scene when he was in the football stadium and they were calling out his name. And when he watched the music married to the film, he saw that feeling that he had was so overpowering that he was just tears streaming down his face. So the lyrics are also very important with music. Again, for example, the love song, wherever you go, whatever you do, I will be right here waiting for you. That's obviously the chorus, and the first verse is going to be your oceans apart, day after day, and I slowly go insane. On the line, and it doesn't stop the pain. I hear you next to never. Why can't we say forever? And then there's usually a bridge too, and then that's kind of where he goes into, I wonder how we can survive this romance. In the end, if I'm with you, I'll take the chance. And then you usually go back into the chorus and it builds and it gets stronger. There's really no wrong or right way to format a song, but there is, definitely a skill and a craft to it. Country music is a great outlet to listen to, and so are other very lyrical forms and melodic forms of music. Again, Broadway show tunes are very much that way. Phantom of the Opera, for example. are all very good examples of lyrical and melody that have really just kind of lodged themselves into our society and into our repertoire of conversation and music. Again, as I spoke earlier, music has helped me in my own life with seeing a loved one come out of some severe health orders when she was in a coma and had a tear in her eye when she woke up and heard my music on a CD playing in the hospital room, and it helped her to see the fact that she was coherent with what was going on around her, and she was able to feel the love and the warmth in the room and know that there was going to be a brighter day for her. And I'm grateful for the opportunity that I had to share this information with you. Hopefully it will help some of you to maybe want to get a reasonable price keyboard. A Casio is usually a good reasonable price keyboard. You can get them at Radio Shack or at other outlets, and maybe start a hobby for the new year. I think it would be a great idea to have music in your life. If you need some basic lessons, there's a lot of videos on YouTube and a lot of videos online, how-to videos of how to teach the piano. Kind of, I did some basic instruction today, but basically just get in there and start practicing and have fun with it. And I think you'll really enjoy a musical journey with your life such as I have. If you really follow it and keep going, there's no telling how far you'll go and what you might do with it. So, again, in conclusion, I'd like to say that I know that music is a powerful influence. I've seen it when I was in a talent show at Ricks College. I saw the whole group rise to their feet and applaud the champion somebody's cause. And my wife, who is disabled, and we were able to share her message and touch them in a unique way, and very emotionally powerful. It's also something that I found when I was dating and when I was looking for someone to marry, that it helps me to attract the right person to marry. So I know that it's a very influential thing in your life, and it can help you out in a lot of ways. It's very spiritual. It also helps you to cope with problems and scenarios in your life that are difficult to cope with, and it helps you to see the opportunities that are around you to share it. Old folks' homes love it when people come in and play the piano for them, and I've had a great opportunity to do that over the years as well. I hope you all have a great night. I've been glad to be able to share this with you. It's kind of a different way to film this, and I wanted to do something that was different and unique. So I hope you enjoyed the platform and the opportunity that I had to share it with you.